Yo, my people. So I know it's been a hot minute, but today we are finally back in my Bloxburg Daisycore town to work on the park because every single town needs a park, of course. Last time I asked y'all if y'all wanted me to work on the build that was gonna go here or on here, and y'all mostly said on here, and so that's the park. So here we go. Let's hop into build mode. I am gonna actually turn my face cam off for this. I forgot because I'm really behind on my videos and I need this to be a really quick edit. So goodbye to the face cam and let's get into building. So y'all still don't know what building is going here, but I will need some stairs to get from down here to the park up there. Oh, you know what? I just realized stairs aren't gonna work, are they? Because guess what? That's not exactly on the second level. Lovely. So we will have to make our own then. And I hope I place this in a good spot because I want it to be like right next to the river. That would be lovely. And the thing is if this isn't perfect, then that's perfectly fine because that is the beauty of, like, I don't know, cottagecore or rustic-y things. I feel like they don't have to be perfect. I'm thinking I might just do basic shapes for this because this plank is not wanting to be nice to me. I'm gonna guess that that's a good enough size. Oh, yes indeed. So now, I don't know how many of these we need. Let's just do 4 at least. We might want 5, and then we can just use the transform tool to properly place them. Okay, we're almost there. I think we just need the last one. Yeah, and then I might just do, let me see if I can steal something from this build over here. I might just have a little bit of a landing pad. Oh! I just clicked another button and it went away. No, come back. There's our landing pad. Also, you might hear throughout this like entire video my son and my husband playing in the background because my husband has decided that he needs to add some more rough and tumble play into their routine. So they're just being silly together right now in the background. Okay, so in addition to that one, we're gonna need one over here too, but I'm probably gonna not show most of this because you already saw me do that whole one. So you kind of know the drill. Okay, literally I've done like nothing and I already feel like this is adding so much to the town. I love it. Okay, so I said I was gonna cut this part out, but I just have to tell y'all, right before this, I was not having the greatest of days because I decided to make a call at the start of, you know, when I was gonna record, and the call took way longer than it needed to be, and then I had to cut it short because it was taking too long, and so I just was really flustered, and I was like, am I even gonna record anymore? And I cannot tell you how much building is therapy. Like, I did get to a place where I felt okay to record, obviously, because I'm recording, but it's just getting better and better with recording because I love building and this is amazing. And let me know in the comments if you feel the same way. Just had to get that out there. Okay, 5 was perfect again, and I think again I'm gonna put one of these over here. Yay. And oh my gosh, I forgot to show y'all some inspo that I found. Let me show you real quick. So I just randomly found this on Pinterest one day. I wasn't intending really to use too much inspo, but you can kind of see what's going on here. We've got like a little flower garden thing with those beautiful like string light fencing. We have something just like that in Bloxburg that I never use, but I think I'm gonna use it. I was thinking about doing a little flower garden, but I'm like, I already have like the farm, which the main produce is daisies. I don't even know if that's the right word, but I think I know what I'm gonna do here. This is the idea, which I'm just figuring out this part right now, which, you know what? It's not gonna work because I can't put these on that level, these fences, no. Okay, back to the original idea then. I could use something like a structural, and then I can kind of take this and start it around here. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe it can meet up with the ladder like that, and then we can start it again on this side. I'm just hoping that my idea actually works and looks good. I'm kind of scared it's gonna be a total flop, but you know what? I'm rooting for myself. I'm rooting for this idea. And then, you know, I could try to put in some like dirt piles or something. This will even take the daisy with it. That might help us. But you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and delete this daisy because I'm scared that it's gonna count it as one that I planted, and I don't want that. And then instead, I'm gonna put a fresh one in myself while we're still in build mode. And you know what? Maybe I'll just do plenty of them. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and resize some of these too. And then I can copy this. Yes, and it takes everything. Oh my gosh, this is so expensive. $631 for each of these, y'all. But okay, I've placed how many of these down now? Like maybe 6? Let's look at the property value right now before we get any further. So far, we're at 447,365, and there goes a plant withering. So I just want to see after we finish this little idea of mine, how much that costs, because each one of those little bundles is $631. Also, while we're here, let me see if I can get up these stairs well. I look hilarious, but I can get up at least. I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but you know what? It's okay. It looks much better going down. Yeah, beautiful. I'm tempted to not worry about my plants withering over there and to just delete them and place them myself in build mode, but I also need the gardening skill. That's why I did that whole thing, y'all. If you don't know, that's why I did it. But anyway, back to it. Enough of that. I'm just gonna try to place these now without even rotating them because I feel like they look wonky if I rotate them, but then they look too uniform if I don't. Oh, and you know what I just realized? Because this is not on the second story or the first, it's literally in between, and I couldn't put down the fence. I also won't be able to put down the other fence that looks like the one in the inspo pic. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Do you see though? I think that's looking so pretty already. Okay, I want to know the property value just after those ones. I'm down to 3 million. I know I was at 3.1. So, and I was like high. I was almost at 3.2. Okay, maybe I wasn't that far, but that went up like what, 12,000? Just for those flowers. Oh my goodness. And I was thinking about doing that on the other side too. It is done. That part at least. Woo. And although we won't be able to use, or will we? Because look how tall they are on the first floor. We might be able to use this, y'all. Are you kidding me? You know, I don't even think I like it, y'all, to be honest. I'm gonna try this. What if I use a pillar? And actually, we're gonna need this a bit shorter. And then I'm hoping I can place these decently apart, like pretty even. I don't know how well I'm gonna do, but we're gonna try. Again, I'm not even going for perfection, so if I don't get it quite right, that's okay. Okay, and then we just recently got some actual like fairy lights, not just like the regular string lights. I want to see if we can get these nicely between these poles and if they won't hang down too low. Wait, y'all. This is it. I'm like, okay, I don't have face cam on. I know I turned it off, but now I wish I didn't because I'm crying. I am crying over here. And guess what? I did grocery shopping today and I got tissues and I have some on my desk. So literally everything is falling into place so perfectly today. Like, why is that so beautiful? Why? It has no right. The sad thing is the building that's going to be here might actually cover that up quite a bit. I am quite sad about that, but you know what? It's going to be okay. We're gonna admire the beauty of looking at it so freely right now in this video, okay? Now let's get us some beams and I'm gonna actually make this a bit of like an actual fence. Okay, so far, so really good. I feel like these lights are a little bit off of the aesthetic of what I assumed and imagined for this town, but you know what? I still love it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can then do some rods. These are gonna be too big. Let's go to the next one down, which I think are gonna look really skinny. Yeah, that ended up a little bit wonky. Attempt number 2, here we go. You know, it's still a little wonky, but I'm gonna accept it in the spirit of this not being perfect. But this is looking amazing. I just gotta say, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, y'all. What the actual heck is this beauty? I am gonna cry from this beauty I'm seeing, I'm making, it's beautiful, oh yeah. Woohoo, that's the last one. We've added more to the beauty, yes indeed. The only thing is I don't think I want to do that over here in the back, like I'm not ready to do that again. But we could do some trees, right? Hear me out on this. And these trees can kind of stand as our fence in a way, if you know what I mean, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And now we can get these string lights again. And okay, I think I'm kind of liking the placement that it's putting the string lights, or the fairy lights, I should say. Yes. The only problem is over here, we definitely need some kind of, something as a barrier. I think we're gonna steal this bush from over here. And although they're not daisies, they still fit with like the whole cottagecore aesthetic, which is the base of the Daisycore aesthetic. Now with these fairy lights, I feel like it's really a mash of fairycore, Daisycore, and cottagecore, which for me, fairycore is already very much cottagecore. So, and this park, it really wasn't meant to be anything like grand or extraordinary, so to speak. It's really just meant to be a place for you to like frolic, more like a meadow type of thing. So we're just gonna have some grass in there poking through, some, you know, daisies, and maybe some of those mushrooms too. And I always love having a little picnic spot in a park. I'll probably post some of the pictures that I always see on Pinterest because they're just so cottagecore, like to the max, and I want to have like a picnic like that so bad. So there we go. I'm just creating my own in Bloxburg, and it was supposed to be simple, but something is telling me to put a fountain here. It just feels right. Maybe not there, but somewhere. I did think about doing one of these. Maybe I should do this instead. That is so, oh, that's just so peaceful and pretty. I'm literally crying. This park makes me so happy. My town makes me so happy. This has quite literally become something much different than I expected or meant it to, but I fully accept it. I think though that I will put some of this fencing along this little mountain area, assuming we can get a good spot for this going. Something like that. I like that. And then we can have a tiny little bit over here, but I think that's as much as I'm gonna do because I don't really fully know what these areas are gonna be like over here. So I don't want to encroach onto that too much. So I'm not sure where I left off recording in the building part, but I am done with the park in my Daisycore town. And let me tell you, before you see it, it adds so much to the town. I love it so much and I hope you do too. So let me show you. Here we go, y'all. This is it. I'm gonna go from up here just because there's no real good reason, so to speak. But let's take a look. You can see here I did change these fences to the log fence. I felt like they've had more of the vibe of what I was going for. And then I did add a bit of a railing to the staircases, both of them. You know, I kind of want to add the little crisscross I did over on these fences, so I might eventually do that. But for now, it's kind of empty there. And then here we have the park. Again, very simple. The point of this park is really to just come, get your feet in the grass, lay down, stare up at the sky, that kind of thing. And of course, you see this picnic area over here. Very picturesque. Let me sit and show you the beauty of it. Oh, so relaxing. It's so beautiful. Maybe FreeCam will show you this a little bit better. I just love this. My Roblox avatar is just out here living her best life. I'm taking pictures just so you know, because this is what I want for myself. Okay, enough of that. I cannot tell you how many pictures I just took. But then we have this little fountain area, and I just think it's so peaceful and calm. This whole place is just so peaceful and calm. Can this town like become real, please? And then here we have that last little ladder or staircase down, and that is our simple park, but it adds so much because let me just show you this town, y'all. Before we just had this over here, and now look at that. It feels like it's becoming more of a town. Yay! I'm loving how this town is turning out. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!